As you know, we filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump and his family. We secured $454 million judgment against him, which is on appeal. The case is on appeal. I have no idea when that case will be decided. This investigation into me is nothing more than retribution. It's baseless. It has to do with the fact that on a power of attorney, I mistakenly indicated that I was a state of Virginia, but prior to that, I had indicated to the mortgage broker that in fact, in bold cap letters, that I am not a resident of Virginia and never will be. And in the mortgage application, I indicated that I would not live in Virginia and I was not a resident. They just took the power of attorney and they're using that as a basis for enforcement for their investigation, when in reality, power of attorney was never used to determine my eligibility for a mortgage for my niece for a home in the state of Virginia. My niece who has children, and because I am a bit on, I wanted her to.
Folks, again, talking about President Trump, he has these people on edge. Now, before this, Miss Loudmouth was all in the cameras and she was, talking all crazy, and she was going to take Trump down and she wasn't afraid of him.
You can come after me if you want, but you elected me to stand up. You elected me to use the law. You elected me to go to court. You elected me to continue to challenge this administration. You elected me to stand up for the least of God's children. You elected me to continue fighting on, and I will fight on.
Now it's stuttering. She's afraid because she knows he has her on the ropes.
Tish is on the run, and I don't think she can run too fast, okay? But Trump does have her running, and whatever other lawsuits that may come from all of this, being a good aunt is not measured by the house you buy for your nieces or nephews. Come on, Tish, you can do better than that. I mean, you are an attorney general. You are an educated woman, right? You have all of these JDs and whatever other degrees you have on your wall. At least come up with a better argument. You're supposed to be able to present a good argument in court. Well, now you are in the court of public opinion right now, but soon you will be in front of the DOJ. Let's go.
Absolutely. Nicole, what are your thoughts on this whole mortgage fraud with her? Do you think something's going to happen with this?
Oh yeah, we're not going to let it go. It's like a pit bull with a greasy pork chop bone. But I have to say, I kind of like humble pie Tish. She's a whole nother human being now that the rabbit's got the gun. It's definitely no fun for her. I hate to say it, but she brought this on herself. She absolutely brought this on herself. And hopefully all of the grease she has on the wall, like Shelley says, can help her do something more productive with her life outside of being AG, because that ship has definitely sailed at this point.
Yeah. Is she getting her just desserts, Mika, or what?
Oh, yeah. Letitia James is definitely getting what she deserved, because I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait for her and her statue in NYC to be gone. Okay. And on top of that, I know, Shelley, you said earlier, no, don't just because they did it to us. No, I want it done to her. I want it done to her. This one, maybe not but this one here, yes, I want it done, because if you go on X, you can, review all of those. Can you sue him for us? Can you get him? Yeah, I'm going to sue him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to be a real pain in the ass. Okay. Yeah. Well, you gave us the entire blueprint. All right. And you can even throw Marilyn Mosby in there for fun. And we have her. We have her on the road. So I'm okay. Take Big Show down.
Yep. Well, the pro
I actually am with you on this one. I want her to, because she actually not just manipulated, she just twisted and mangled the law. I'm with you on this one with her.
Yeah. Well, the probe centers on a 2023 power of attorney document in which James declared a Norfolk, Virginia property as her principal residence, despite serving as a New York's top law enforcement official and residing in Brooklyn at the time. She's also accused of misrepresenting the unit count of her Brooklyn brownstone listing it as a 4-unit property to qualify for better mortgage rates. And even though the city records indicate it has 5 units. So, again, you know, this is a simple I mean, all they need to do is just responding to what she said in that clipping. All we need to do is pull the original loan application. If there was no power of attorney, it has to be verified and notarized. So again, no competent attorney is that sloppy. She's supposed to be an attorney. So now she wants us to believe this document, but not that one. Which is it? She's basically saying, believe your eyes, except when it makes you look guilty. So she's guilty. You know, we get, as you mentioned, Mika, we got Marilyn Mosby on a very similar situation. So they're coming for her too.
I will say this because I want to be not fair. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'll use fair for now. I will say this in her defense. Allegedly.
Right. Yeah, we know you got to be a stickler for the law.
I think when she was allegedly living in Virginia, or at least she was supposed to be living principal residence in Virginia, and she was working in Brooklyn, does New York have that law that if you're the top law enforcement officer that you need to at least live in the state, she can be forced to return all that salary back to New York because she did not technically live in the state. So, you know, no matter which way she turns, she's got some trouble coming. She's got some trouble coming.
A lot of these liberal cities have that same law. DC had it when Kathy Lanier was top cop. Okay. Mm-hmm. She had that same issue and she made sure she bought her, you know, a little townhome over there in New York Avenue, just so she can say, I'm in DC. Mm-hmm. You know, so they all do it because they don't want to live, you know, in their districts, around their constituents. They don't really like it, you know, so I can't wait.
Me either. And I want to hear from the chat. I mean, should Letitia James be investigated and charged the same way she pursued President Trump? Or are we looking at another elite escape from justice? You guys sound off in the chat. We'll definitely check out the comments after this broadcast, but I'm curious to see what you all think as well. All right.